That must be that tennis player, Rafael No Deal. Good afternoon.
Buenos dias.
Are you the tennis player?
Certainly. If I was a plumber, would I be carrying rackets and tennis balls?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, but since I've begun, I'd like to ask you, why are you sitting here all alone, Mr. Tennis Player?
Caramba, don't say. My girlfriend is making a movie here, and I've been waiting for her for an hour already.
Well, women, they always get stuck somewhere chatting, don't they?
Veramente, you are right. And FedEx beat me 3-0. I've been waiting around so long, I take root here in the parking lot.
You know, I'm an avid fan. I follow all your matches. Could I get an autograph?
See, here's a used tennis ball that I could sign.
That would be great.
Doloroso, I have no pen.
I see. I'll try to get something. Goodbye for now.
Sí, arriba.
Bucket with water and a sponge? How on earth did it get here? Perhaps they secretly wash cars here. It looks like the plan of the studios. Okay, but I must get in there first somehow. Good afternoon.
Good. Who are you and what do you want?
I'm Detective Hayseed, and I'd like to go in because I'm after...
That's all good, but are you a VIP? Are you acting in something?
Where I live, every Thursday I play in our drum band called Without Drumsticks.
Hey, youngster, get lost, okay? This is no circus. I only let stars in.
It seems the gentleman here is an enthusiastic astronomer. Well then, I'll have to get in differently. Would you know if a guy called Billy Cario got in? I even have his photo.
Hey, youngster, I told you something, didn't I? I can't remember everyone who passed here.
But you know who acts in what film, old-timer? I heard an audition is taking place here today. Could I try my luck?
Do you have an actors union card?
I don't.
Then just go away, man.
An actor's union card. I wonder where I could get one of those. Boss, do you have a Woody?
What? You pig!
I mean the pen. The Woody thing was a pencil. I just need something to write with.
Something to write with? Ha! I had one. A beautiful pen. But I lent it to Brad. Said he needed to jot down the way to the studio. But I haven't seen it since.
I see. That didn't help much, but thanks anyway. Bye.
Bye.
The doorkeeper's a tough old guy. I'd better leave him alone. Good afternoon.
Buenos dias.
Would you know why that doorkeeper is so careful?
I don't know. Maybe he bet on me today. Hola.
Goodbye for now.
Sí, arriba.
I'll wash it a bit and I'll see. So what secret message do we have here? You'll never get me, You'll never get me, Harold? What is that? Or did he mean Hayseed? What is this supposed to mean? You'll never get me, Hayseed? The message is for me. That scoundrel Billy Cario is laughing at me. Just laugh, Bill. I'll show you yet. I almost feel like he left the water bucket here for me. A message from Billy Cario. You'll never get me, Hayseed. Look, loads of rackets and tennis balls. If I wanted to be bad, I could stuff a tennis ball into someone's exhaust. I'll take one.
Vamos!
Sorry. What a car! In this vehicle, James Bond killed blondes and seduced villains. Wait a minute! This vehicle must belong to a star. There could be an actor's card in it. But how can I get in? In my burb, vehicles are always opened by... with a tennis ball with a hole. I'd better leave, or I'll get hit by a racket. Not a good idea. I'll scratch it. A rubbish bin. I won't rummage in that. A rubbish bin. I won't rummage in that. A rubbish bin. I'll let him read. The doorkeeper's a tough old guy. I'd better leave him alone. Somebody who wanted to jot down the path would have definitely copied it from this plan. This must be where Brad used the pin from the doorkeeper. But what did he do with it then? Think, Hayseed, think! Of course, I doubt that Brad would walk around with an ordinary pen. It could totally discredit him as a celebrity if somebody saw him with it. He must have thrown it away in the bin. Oh, there's something written here. VIP's only bin? That's incredible! The stars have their bins too! But it looks somewhat wobbly. It wobbles just like IKEA furniture. What if I tried to... It didn't come loose. Don't ever try this at home. I've gone through specialized training on the way home from the pub. I'll get the pen out of it. I can't believe it's wobbly like IKEA furniture. And it's down. But the lock hasn't given in. That didn't help me much. The VIP bins are sturdy. I guess I'll have to ask that grumpy doorkeeper for the key. Well, I don't think he'll give it to me for free. I'd say he's into movies, so I need a prop or something like that. This is incredible. People today destroy everything they come across. The doorkeeper's a tough old guy. I'd better leave him alone. I'll let him read. I'd better leave, or I'll get hit by a racket. This is incredible. It looks like the plan of the studios. Okay, but I must get in there first somehow. The doorkeeper's a... I could perhaps take a film souvenir for the doorkeeper here. Perhaps a wiper. Not many people own a wiper from a James Bond car. I just mustn't scratch it. Good Lord. Done! Now I can wipe like 007. A polished, luxurious car. There might be an actor's card inside. I must get it. Where I live, vehicles are open with a tennis ball with a hole. I'd better leave, or I'll get hit by a racket. I'll let him... Excuse me, I wondered if you collected famous film props?
Yes, I do, young man. What do you have for me?
I have something incredible for you here. A real wiper from Adventures of the Windscreen 2. Basically the main hero, and it isn't damaged.
Show me. I've never heard of the movie, but since it's a sequel, what do you want for it?
I need the key to the VIP bin.
I'm really not that eager to do that, but okay. Here you are.
I just hope that my detective's instinct hasn't failed me. Well, of course the pin is here. My brain worked perfectly again. This is incredible. People today destroy... Good afternoon.
Buenos dias.
I've come for the signature. I've got the pen here.
Let me see it. Hombre, the pen no work. Andare and return when it does.
Well, all right. Ah, blast it. This is incredible. Good afternoon.
Good, good. What is it you want?
Would you have a bit of ink?
Can you see a sign saying stationers around here?
No, not really.
And do you know why not?
Why not?
Because there's no such stupid sign around here. That's why.
No need to get mad. I just wanted to ask politely for a few drops of ink.
They took my pension, and now even ink. But I'll tell you something, young man. You really pleased me with that wiper. You look capable. Find some interesting celebrity gossip, and then we can go on talking.
Some gossip? How exciting. Bye.
Bye.
This is incredible. Good afternoon.
Buenos dias.
I can see your girlfriend hasn't turned up yet.
She does this all the time. I've had enough, I think.
If I may be so bold, it seems that it isn't very smooth between you and,
See. It's annoying a bit.
perhaps you two should talk about it.
Thing is, Scarlett is stubborn, and I don't want to argue.
Excuse me, Scarlett who?
Scarlett, Joe. Why tell you? Vamos, compadre.
Sorry, sir. Hopefully, the possible breakup of Rafa and some Scarlet Joe or something would be enough for the doorkeeper. I hope she's famous. Goodbye for now.
Sí, arriba.
I'd better... Good afternoon.
Good, good. What is it you want?
I have a bombshell for you, sir.
Who? Tell me what it is.
Don't ask me how I know, but my confidential source tells me that the great Raphael No Deal is probably about to leave his girlfriend.
And who is that? Who is that girlfriend of his?
It's the great, one and only, Scarlet Joe...
Joanna? He's dating Johanna? And they're splitting up? Wow! That's a bombshell!
Calm down, man. You don't want to have a stroke. Now, what about my ink?
Oh, yes. True, you know. I can't give it to you just like that. It's the studio's property.
We had a deal, didn't we? I kept my part of it.
If, you lent me a pen, and I dipped it into the ink and gave it back to you, it would be okay, I think.
What's wrong with you? It's just ink, not the Golden Globe.
It isn't about how precious it is. It's about principles.
Okay, then. If I bring a pen to you, you'll dip it in for me.
Exactly.
Great, thanks. Goodness me, this is the employee of the century. I'm losing my temper. Hello, could I dip my pen in the ink here?
That isn't possible. But, lend me the pen for a minute. I'll just sign something here. Thanks. Here, you have it.
You're welcome. Goodness me, what an idiot. Good afternoon.
Buenos dias.
I've come for the signature. The pen should be fine now.
Let me see it.
Thank you, that's wonderful. I'll guard the ball as if it is the apple of my eye.
De nada. I like my fans.
What a nice souvenir I have. Only that the ball is cracked a little. He could have given me a new one, cheapskate. How did they teach it to me when I skipped school? Put the ball on the surface, don't jerk it sideways. If you hear sirens, make off quickly. Damn, the door couldn't take it. This goes to show, you can't leave a vehicle in a guarded parking lot. They'll stomp on your hood, ruin your door. What's wrong with this world? Anyway, let's have a look in the compartment. I got lucky! The actor's card was there! That's strange. The card says Craig. I wouldn't guess this was his, because the car is a stick shift. Could it be that little Daniel finally learned to drive? Hello, let me in. I'm late for the screen test.
Show me your card. Oh, what are you trying to do here? You're no Daniel Craig. This isn't your photo.
Excuse me? I had to undergo a total plastic surgery just for this role. I'm playing a young Midwestern detective with a brilliant brain, and I was too craggy and ugly for the role. And so far, I haven't had time to deal with details like changing my photo yet. Let me in at once, or I'll be late.
I'm very sorry, sir. May I just be so daring to say that you're the best actor playing Bond in the whole history of the franchise. The others don't even come close.
Yeah, thanks. Set me up. Is this how actors snack? I've always had just some meatloaf and a bun. And the caravans? Why haven't I become an actor? Perhaps I could be the Idaho Falls cop. To leave a full box of matches here is so careless. What if a child found them? Or a pyromaniac? I'd better take it with me. Chimney? Do they kill trees for their heating? The movie scenery fools me. I'd swear I was in the Alps now. Chimney? I'll prop up the ladder here. It's too big for my pocket. Chimney? Do they... Hello? Is anybody in there? Hello? Nothing. In the good old days, I used to walk down in the sewers all the time. Studio number 1. Let's have a look. Gosh, it looks like they're shooting. Lighting board. Hey, the lighting technician left gaffer tape, and he won't need it again. This looks like a diesel generator, but it's turned off, and on top of that, it's locked. The director has a megaphone here to help him bully actors out loud. I'll take it. It'll definitely come in handy in my secret and silent task. It would be a nice tablecloth if there weren't so many holes. Anyway, I'll take it. But it's somewhat heavy. Could there be something entangled in the net? So this is where the commander and creator of everything sits. You'd think it would be at least a little padded. That's a table. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good.
May I ask you, what are you shooting here today?
Well, I don't really know. Some pirates or whatever. Somalian pirates? Yeah, that's the name.
And is there a star acting in it?
Everybody around here thinks they're a star. I can tell you that. But the biggest one is in the caravan. Some Johnny Dread.
Really? Truly the real Johnny Dread himself?
Oh yeah, great Johnny himself.
And who is that? I don't know him. And what is the movie about?
Oh, sir, I don't know. But they keep on talking about a fight between pirates and some Greek gods or whatever.
That must be interesting.
Not really.
The crowd outside, are they all actors?
Mostly. Ragtag. And I'm only the person who has to stand here and guard the place while they're stuffing themselves. I should have studied to be an actor.
I've already said that to myself today. Excuse me, would you have a look at this photo? Do you know this man? Has he been here by any chance?
Let me see. Yeah, he's familiar to me. I've seen the man.
And would you remember where?
Wait a second. Well, he was messing about around here. He was really interested in the movie story.
No wonder. Would you know where I could find him?
I don't know, sir. But Mr. Dread will definitely know.
And why do you think he will know?
I've seen them talking together a couple of times. One reason I remember him is that Mr. Dread doesn't usually talk with anybody during shooting.
I see. You don't know how I could get to him.
That's easy. Try taking a pizza to his caravan, the one next to the catering. He just loves it.
That isn't a bad idea. And would you happen to know what his favorite one is?
Unfortunately, I have no clue.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Not at all.
So this is where the commander and creator of everything sits. You'd think it would be at least a little padded. Well, I've never seen such a scene constructed of cardboard before. Well, I've never... A lighting board. What's all tangled up in there? Oh, look! Such a handy little camera. What could I film? A director I'm probably not, but it could be useful for an espionage operation. That's a table. A telescopic rod. I've never liked these things, but carrying a 5-foot rod in a pocket ain't easy. A locked diesel generator. This lock shouldn't be a problem. As I said, no problem. Easy peasy. I'll try to switch it on. Great!
What you doing, man? Whatever. Nobody cares anyway.
Cut that garbage or else. Look! A bug fell out of the machine. This is a rare specimen. I know that because when I was young, I used to be a bugger. A bug collector. I should take it with me. Right. What can I put it in? A lighting board. Come on, bug. You'll be better off in the box. It's rattling strangely, as if the bug is fidgeting. A sort of live biological rattle. It won't be so easy to scatter it. I don't happen to have smoke bombs and grenades on me. I need something else. Attention, attention! We ask everyone interested to go to the casting of the new vampire film, The Dusk. Zero acting experience and permanently annoyed facial expression is a great advantage. Thank you! Now, it seems they're also shooting the new Planet of the Apes. Wow, look! The monkey's got bananas! I'd like to have one. Will you give me a banana, little monkey? Don't get so mad, you monkey! Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What'll it be?
I wanted to ask you if you would give me a pizza.
Sure, young man. Just give me the money for it.
That's a problem. Do you know the security guy?
Course I do. He's the boss of all the junior employees like me. Most importantly, he hands out the vacation permits. But he's probably forgotten that.
You probably don't like him all that much then.
Right on with that.
Help me, please. Do you know the man in this photo?
Yes, I do. He comes to get pizza all the time. He orders it with extra seafood and calls it the pirate pizza.
Grody to the max. Not in my mouth. And where is he now?
Man, how do I know? I'm just the catering lady here. I've been working here for 12 years and nobody even knows my name. Do you think they'd tell me where they were going?
I wanted to ask you one question. Do you know the maestro from the caravan?
As a young girl, I loved him and admired him. Now I've known him for a few years, and I'd like to slap his face a few times.
Yep, one should never get to know one's idols personally. And what's his favorite pizza?
You wouldn't believe it. Our maestro loves marmalade pizza the most. He said they traditionally ate it this way in Britain, and he wants to keep eating it the British way.
Well, I'm a local patriot myself, but I would never have a cornbread pizza. May I ask you for something to eat? But I have no money.
Only thing I can give you for free is an onion.
Really, at least something.
Are you really so hungry that you'll eat an onion without anything else? Well, then take one if you must.
Thanks. Hello? Is anybody in there? Hello? Nothing. Hey, monkey. I've got a little box, and it's rattling. She likes it. She's fascinated. The monkey is so captivated that she doesn't care about anything else. That's a good thing. The bananas are mine. Chimney? Do they kill trees for their heating? That's a table. The generator is purring beautifully. She's got enough of her own worries. So this is the animal that supposedly evolved into us humans? Big advance, huh? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good.
Don't be upset, please. It's embarrassing. Would you please just lend me some change for pizza?
You must be kidding me. Hang on. You know what? You want money. So I'll hire you as let's say, as a part-time worker. You'll find out from me who's in the ship. Nobody should be in there, but I have a feeling that someone is. But there's no entrance, so I don't know. To cut it short, if you find out, you'll get your money.
Aha! An espionage inspection of a ship without any doors, you say? Okay, I'll give it a try. That's all for now. Thanks!
Not at all.
Look inside. Easy to say. Hold on. There's a passage I could get through, but it's as dark as night in there. No way! I don't want to set it on fire here. That's a great idea! I'll film the insides of the ship, and then I'll simply play it back to the guy. It's just that the camera won't reach in there like this. I need a handle, a selfie stick or something. Perhaps if I put the camera down on the table over there, I'll find a handle. I'll put the camera down here. A small camera crane. I need to fix it with something. It'll work with this! And it's done! I'm a crane cameraman. It'll definitely work, but not now. It's as dark as night in there. Let's try to switch on some lights. Fantastic. Let's have a look at who is the fare dodger. That could be enough. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good, good.
So, I filmed what's inside the ship.
Show me.
Here it is.
Is that even possible?
Who's there?
That's none of your business. But when she comes home, well, nobody's there.
Okay, give me what you promised and we're done.
Okay, then, here you are.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Not at all.
One pizza, please.
Sure. Which one would you like?
I'll have the one with marmalade.
I can see the gentleman is a gourmet. That's $15.
Here's the money.
Here you are.
Thanks. Pizza for the maestro is here.
Avast me lovers, you'll recall this day like, aye matey, pizza! Anchor there, I'm coming.
Wait, I wanted...
Damn, roll the Satan's locker again. They might be eating up all the time.
Well, the great maestro outwitted me, but I won't give in that easily. Hello? Is anybody in there? Hello? Nothing. It seems the heating is all stoked up. If I stopped up the chimney somehow, perhaps I could smoke him out. But what could I use? I hope that Mr. Dread likes smoked bananas. What's going on there? Goodness me! Lenny? He fell down hard. I hope he isn't dead. Boss, it's all smoky here today. I can't see a step ahead of me. I should air it out first. I can't see a step ahead of me. I should air it out first. I'll air it out here a little. See? It's better already. The maestro looks quite stiff, if he isn't just acting. First, I'll see what he has here. I hope it isn't locked again. It wasn't. Lexerin. It's used to lower anxiety. I'll leave it for the next time I go and see a horror movie. And then there's some chemicals here. H2. I'd better leave it here. I wash my pants once a year, and I wouldn't like it to become H2S in my pocket. I'm not even gonna touch the chemicals. I'll take the compact, in case my skin gets irritated. Some filmmaking notes, I believe? Dionysius versus the pirates. A story of hatred. Dionysius betrayed them? Why that Dionysius again? Why does he come up all the time? I must ask him about it. I'll search his jacket. He had just a cigar there, but a huge one. I'm not even sure Fidel Castro has a cigar that big. I call that chemist's equipment. It seems that our maestro has antidepressant production for a part-time job. I call that self-love. It's more than enough to get a glimpse of myself in the mirror, let alone stick photos of myself on the wall. I'm finished searching, so I can try to wake him up. Johnny, wake up! Nothing. Although it was a first-class Midwestern smack, it'd wake up a Mustang. I need to do something else. Johnny, wake up! Nothing yet. Maybe I could use those chemicals to whip up a potion to wake up slightly poisoned stars. I have a feeling I could use these elements to make ammonia. And ammonia smells so bad it would wake up a dead man. But what elements are they? Damn! Well, we'll see what it does. I hope I don't make meth by mistake. How would I explain that? Something happened. It started boiling. The relationship mix is going to be the most important thing, but I've never been good at mixing. An NO combination. The name itself tells me this isn't the way to go. It's evaporated. I'll try again. Let's try it again. An HO combination. Ho ho ho. Or perhaps just water. But I need something stronger. It's evaporated. I'll try again. Let's try it again. An HO Let's try it again. A combination of NH, NH3 for ammonia. I'm a small chemical genius. Yuck! What a stench! And I have ammonia! Johnny, wake up! Nothing yet. Maestro's posters. It should wake up that dreadlocked corpse.
What? Where am I? Who am I today? Dead bride? Scissor-handed? Chocolate factory? Fleet Street? Which one is right?
Howdy, I'm Detective Hayseed.
What? Who? What does it matter to me? Just tell me what you're doing here. And what's happened to me?
You know, it's a funny story. It includes pizza, bananas, and ammonia.
Yeah, that's great. I'm having as much fun as scurvy here.
I am so sorry, Maestro. I needed to ask you a few questions, but I didn't know how to get to you.
Scribble, scribble, scribble. You journalists. All the time.
As I've said, I'm not a journalist, but a detective.
What? A detective? But I really am as clean as a frigate's bottom. Dogs have set me up. I'm the victim here.
Calm down, calm down. I trust you. That's not what this is about.
So, what is it about?
I'm looking for the man in the photo. Could you help me?
Let me see. Well, that's Blackguard Errol.
So, Billy Cario.
Pardon?
Nothing. Go on.
He was helping me with the movie we've been shooting. He had loads of information about pirates and stuff. He wanted to act in it. He's like a boiled lobster on screen. So I sent him off elsewhere.
Sure, you can't make a breakthrough without talent in Hollywood. There are just no untalented actors here. Not a single one. And may I ask you where you sent him?
Yes, matey, you can.
So where?
I'm not telling you. It's secret. Perhaps only if...
Only if what?
You know, my little monkey got lost. Pirate's best friend she is. So, you find her for me, we can natter some more.
I'll do everything I can. I noticed your notes, presumably for the movie. What do you know about Dionysius and the pirates?
Now, I know all I need for my wondrous role. Dionysius was the scumbag who betrayed us pirates. We just wanted the recipe for the wine of eternal life. And he He will suffer horrible torment for it.
Someone told you all this stuff. Am I correct?
I'm protecting my sources. I won't discuss that.
Of course, it was that bastard Billy Cario. He sucked the juice out of the maestro's head. That's all for now. Thank you.
Not at all.
That must be Johnny Dread's monkey. I must catch it. Bare hands won't do. Come on, don't fret. So the monkey doesn't like being stuffed into a trouser pocket. Who knew? That must be Johnny Dread's monkey. Here's the little monkey.
Cheers, lubber.
You're welcome. Now, tell me, where did my suspect go next?
As I said, he had no talent, so I did the only thing possible.
Which is?
I sent the lad off to make sci-fi. Bunch of loonies they are. Mad as a box of turtles, nipping nadgers. They've their own studio hidden away, so that nobody knows about it.
Sci-fi? As if I missed that. And where's the studio?
Somewhere by that catering stand. Ask the maidservant there. She'll roger it.
Thank you so much.
Old matey. The lubber left summat athwart for a likely lad, and ye fit the fizzog he said would look for it. So, here ye are.
I don't know if I should thank you or take offense. Another part of the movie? That Billy Cario is toying with me, bastard. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What'll it be?
I heard there's a secret studio here.
What? Who by?
Does that matter now?
Okay then, okay. What do I have to do with it?
Well, that studio. I was told you would know where it is.
Well, I do know, but it's top secret information, so I'm not telling you just like that. Unless you arrange something for me.
And what should that be?
Try to influence my boss, the security guard, somehow. He's the only person who can give me a few days off work. I want a vacation permit.
All right then, I'll try it. Is that even real? Does nobody work for free these days? They all want something from me. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good.
I've talked to the food lady. She's somewhat tired. I hear you're in charge of vacation permits.
Look, sir, it's an internal affair. It's none of your business.
Are you sure that the lady at the counter couldn't have a day off?
Man, I'll repeat it one last time. The vacation forms will stay in my pocket as long as I am the boss here. Is that clear to you?
Absolutely clear, sir. You're the big boss. Thank you. I can see lots of vacation permits sticking out of his pocket. And a hanky, too. Perhaps I could make him blow his nose or cry some way or other. Howdy. Would you mind holding that onion for me?
I'm here to guard that ship, not to hold an onion.
I know, but the actors are having an onion peeling competition. They say you can't do it in under 5 minutes.
What? Give it to me. Heh, see? Less than half a minute and the onion is peeled. I'm just crying a little, but that happens.
Don't worry about that. Onions always move my emotions too. But you are a real whiz. One doesn't see that often. It did take some tears, but the permit is mine. So here's your vacation permit. I almost gave up the ghost, but here it is. Time to relax. Great!
You're my savior, sir. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, but tell me quickly where the secret entrance is.
It's here behind me where the blanket's hanging. But shh, it's top secret.
Well, I know that. Thank you. Poor woman. Those sci-fi aficionados messed up her head. Anyway, I'll be off. Right away. Man! I'd expect a sci-fi studio of today to be a big bare room with a green screen for computer tricks, when in fact there is this spaceship! But I can't see anybody around. Billy Cario might be in the ship. I must get into it. A pump. It looks like an air pump, but perhaps it can be used with some gas, too. This is where I can open the door, I guess. But there's no juice getting into it. This is a message for future generations. Even in hundreds of years, punch clocks will still be necessary. A ship door. I can't see a handle. Reacting to the UV. The most used buttons are 0, 1, and 3. So the possibilities have been narrowed down considerably. A ship door. First, I should somehow plug it in, or perhaps I could change the batteries in the warp propulsion or something. A plug. A plug. But the screws to fasten it are missing. A ship door. I can't see a handle. Dang. A futuristic punch clock. Wait a moment. I could borrow that screw there. I'll borrow a few screws. No returns necessary here. Jiminy! The punch clock has a card storage inside. A little modernized then. The insides of the punch clock. The screws are in place. Now I just need to tighten them. A plug. It's possible to connect it now, but I can't tighten it with bare hands. A pump. It looks like an air pump, but perhaps it can be used with some gas, too. A gasoline spill, or what? I hope it doesn't fly off now. Look! Something's filling up automatically. So it wasn't a power cable, but a hose. Great! And the ship has juice again. A ship door. So, it's 0, 1, and 3. That doesn't make so many combinations. I'll try it now. See? Blimey! In here it's a whole different world. Really? This is where the captain sits. You can tell. It's upholstered. Besides that, it has a strange button on the backrest. It looks like a touchscreen. You need a password to get inside the system, and the only way is through an HW lock. What is that? I see, so that's a hardware lock. The juice is on the left. You start it on the left, and there are some switches in the middle. If I get the juice into the right CPU, it'll definitely run. I can only try the switches 4 times, and the active CPU keeps changing. A complicated machine, but it won't trick me. Negative. That didn't work out. Negative. Worked! And the system has been successfully hacked. And it's starting. Such a huge computer and only 2 icons? That's disappointing.
Turning the crew seat is not possible. Sit down on the chair. It will turn.
Wow. Automatic seat turning. In the future, all effort will be unnecessary. Captain's armchair. A translator? So this here is for translating? There's a hole beneath it. The camera is nice, but it's also in the way here. I'll try to push it away. The cart has just told me I don't spend enough time in the gym. I need to do it differently. Let's try the exclamation mark. I hope the screen won't start shouting at me.
Activating. Opening the drawers.
Look, it controls the drawers. That one is stuck. What's the matter with it? What's the matter with it? What is that? My goodness, what kind of a monster is that? It looks like a plush toy. Yes, a plush toy. This Klingon has edges as sharp as a razor. Just right for toddlers. Made in China, no doubt. A screen. Who knows what it's for? But why is there a flickering red light above it? I'll sit the captain down here. That's enough, Clingy. Come to me again. I'll try to push. Perhaps it's the key to everything.
Activating the door opening system. The system has failed. I repeat. The system has failed.
Damn, that stupid camera is blocking the door, so I can't open it. I still can't move it. I still can't move it. I'll tie the rope to this eye here. Now, I need to get a draft bull, and I can drag it away. Sure, I'll tie the armchair to the cart, and then I'll turn the armchair around. That could work. Done. Now, I just need to turn the armchair. Captain's armchair. Let's try it.
Rotation isn't possible. Only a crew member can use the chair.
What a shame. I have to start it another way. Where can I get a crew member? That will work. Clingy is certainly a crew member. Let's try it.
Turning the chair is not possible. The weight is too low.
I guess Clingy will have to put on some weight first. Maybe I could soak something up with him. He's a plush toy anyway. Come, you're not fat enough anyway. A screen. Who knows what it's for? But why is there a flickering red light above it?
Deactivating drawer opening system.
I still can't move it. I still can't move it. I guess nobody has translated this dead language. Pinch me! It's really beginning to translate? Considering this is just a film studio, this ship comes across as really modern to me. What do we have here? John Cario's logbook, year 1430. Before leaving the harbor, a
certain man called Dionysius boarded the ship. I took him aboard because he promised me an abundance of wine and entertainment nobody has seen before. He certainly kept his word. I can't explain it, but after he got on board, we had 42 extra wine barrels. It was a miracle. Day 17 of the voyage. I couldn't help asking our guest a few questions about his origin. He claims to be the god of wine, theater, and mirth. A god. I can't believe that. I must know how he makes his wine. If he doesn't tell me voluntarily, I'll force him. Day 20 of the voyage. That Dionysius is incredibly tough. He hasn't told me anything, and he just laughed at my threats. He said I should keep my distance from him, or bad things would happen. He's quite persuasive about that. Day 30 of the voyage. Tomorrow, I'll throw our guest to the sharks. Nothing has broken him. He has no value for me anymore. We'll get a royal price for his wine, and we'll still have enough to drink for the rest of the year.
It continues with entries from the 16th century, about 200 years later. It looks like a chronicle of the Cario family. It says here, Nicola Cario, year 1614. I've finally found
this diary. It was hidden with the statuette of the first one, Oz Cario's statuette, the founder and patron of our ships. The lost symbol of our family is back. Under his protection, we'll sail the open sea, looting and plundering. The legends didn't lie, and my ancestor really met Dionysius. When I was a child, my father scared me with the horrible fate of John Cario's ship. John wanted to throw Dionysius overboard, but at that moment, the whole ship was covered by grapevines. The oars turned into snakes that poisoned and strangled most of the crew. Dionysius was deaf to the groans of the people, and he drowned the survivors in wine barrels, one by one. It was truly terrible. Only John's son was saved. The captain hid him in a chest, together with the diary and the statuette of the first one, and he threw it into the roaring waves. With John Cario's death, the glory of our family faded away. Nowadays, Dionysius's offspring ride in carriages and laugh at us. They are the noblemen living in luxury, while the common people toil in mud. We used to belong to the greatest corsairs of all the seas. We had everything you could think of. And now, our home is the filthy street, while they build their castles and indulge in wine. I won't reach my peace until Dionysius's vermin pay for our suffering with gold or blood.
Year 2013. Our assumptions were correct. Our efforts won't be in vain. Dionysus's descendants have swapped those royal thrones for boards, directorships, and they rule the Film Academy. Today they have even bigger power than before. Fortunately, my ancestors have followed the right track and infiltrated the Film Academy. The end of our long journey is approaching. Everybody must suffer.
And there's a signature here. Errol Cario, which means Bill. So that scoundrel, Billy Cario, is driven to revenge an old wrong. Not only does he want to steal the winners list, but he wants to do something horrible to all the members of the Film Academy. From all I've gathered, his family have been working on it for ages, and they have even infiltrated the Academy itself. If I find out what positions in the Academy they've managed to reach, I could outrun Bill and stop him.